What's up, guys? Bringing you an update of the 55-gallon softy tank. Haven't really done one in a while. That's because nothing's really changed with the tank. I've just been kind of letting this tank ride and do its thing. As you can see, I got a bunch of coralline growing on the front glass. It's easy tank to maintain. I'm probably going to be doing a video here next on just how easy a reef tank, particularly a soft coral tank, is to keep. Like I said, I really haven't done anything to this tank. Another reason why I'm bringing you the update today is today I did the first water change ever on this tank since I set it up, obviously. I've never done a water change on this tank at all since setting it up, so today was the first day. Did about a 6-gallon water change on it. So just about 10% water change on it. It definitely needed it. I could tell with the coral the way they were looking. Still got pretty much the same coral happening here. The green Nepthia, the neon green Nepthia over there, right there. The Tyree polyping toadstool, the giant Colt Coral, the dragon's breath macroalgae, which has grown a frickin' ton in this tank. Right down there, you can see the yellow toadstool mushroom, I guess. And right down here, I added some GSP, and behind that is a Kenya tree. And there's some Polyps right up front here. Other than that, nothing's really changed. Haven't added anything. I've been focusing on the 220 and work and school. Changed a couple things with this 55-gallon tank. One being I added another power head over to the side here. The tank really had almost no flow. All I had was this Tunzi 6025 in that back corner over there, and the AC50. Wasn't getting the water flow that this tank needed or deserved, so added that. I also added, I got a new bulb, a new 12,000K T5, and also added a UV T5 HO bulb. So I'm running 10,000K and UV on this. And I gotta say, in person, the tank looks really crisp, really nice, has a nice hue to it. It's not blue. It's like a really crispy, maybe light bluish color. I don't know how to explain it. It looks really good on the camera. It just looks white, but I can definitely tell a difference in the color of it. Hopefully, I'm hoping the new lighting will help these coral kind of take off a little bit more. I know I've neglected the tank, and I'm sure the nitrates were through the flipping roof on this tank, having not done a water change on it for, I don't even know how long I've had it set up. So with that being said, let me take you in a little closer for some of the corals. Start you guys off here with the mushrooms. Mushrooms are doing good. They've multiplied a lot in this tank. You can see there the Monopora setosa has finally given up its fight. I'm sure that's largely due in part to the nitrate. I'm sure this tank was just nasty. Let me see if I can't zoom you in some here. Nope, I'm taking pictures. Well, there's the mushrooms doing good. Next coral I got for you is the Tyree polyping toadstool. This coral is doing okay. It could be doing better, but like I said, having not done anything to this tank, it took some abuse. So yeah, here it is, and a little bit of its glory. Like I said, could be better, but it's not dead. It has grown quite a bit. Right now it's getting hammered by the flow, big time. Next coral up is gonna be the let me see if I can't get my tripod to come up. It is the neon green Nepthia. This coral has been taking a rough road. I don't know, it's not growing, it's not really polyping too much, but again, I'm going to blame that on my negligence towards this tank. Not keeping up on it really. So it's doing okay, it's alive. It's just hanging in there. So I'm going to start keeping up on the tank here more. More water changes. So yeah, we'll get the levels up to par where they need to be. And right coming down low here, we got these Polyps. Not very colorful. I'm hoping the UV light will color them up some. When I first put them in the tank, they did have some pretty nice color. They had some nice like fluorescent neon green kind of look to them. So they looked pretty good when I first put them in. And up here we're gonna see the Colt Coral. The Colt Coral. I couldn't tell you if it's doing good, bad. Either way, this is how it's always looked since the day I got it. It doesn't really have polyp extension that I would expect, but who knows. But it's big, it opens up, it plumes, it looks decent, so it's a big coral. And up there, I notice I got some button polyps coming in. That's pretty cool, I guess. Don't know where they came from, but they're doing good. They survived, or are surviving. Let me move the tripod down. Next on the list of awesomeness here is the Dragon's Breath macroalgae. We're going to have a ton of glare. I don't know how I'm going to be able to battle that. Maybe I can do something like this. No, then I get the other window. Something like that, then I get this window. So I just kind of come down to the base of it. This stuff looks really good. Really awesome. I love this stuff. It has grown a ton in this tank. This is the only thing that I can tell you that's actually at this point flourished in this tank. Looks really, really good, and it's grown a lot. I really want to put it back in the 220, but I'm probably just going to leave it in here. So coming down, zoom out, coming down. There we go. We got the regular toadstool, I guess we'll call it. It's done fairly well. This was in the 220 for a very long time. Being at the 220 is got really clean water. It didn't really grow at all. It had good polyp extension, kind of like it's got now. Just never really grew. Since having putting it in this tank, it has grown quite a bit. Probably, I don't know, I want to say double what it was when it was in the 220. So this is doing really well in here. This Kenya tree over here also came out of the 220, and that thing was a little itty bitty, thing about that big when I ripped it out of there. Literally ripped it out. 220, I really don't want any of this crap in there. Somehow it got on a rock, piece of live rock that I bought, and I've been stuck with it in the 220 ever since. But having put in this Kenya tree in this tank, it has been a very, very fast grower. Yeah, that's really all I got to say about it. It's fast grower, and it's doing really well in the tank, even with not doing the water changes on it. And another thing that's done really well in the tank is I added some green star polyps. This started off as a small little dime-sized frag and is now bloomed into a nice colony, I guess. It's not a huge colony, but I'd say it's at least 3 inches by 2 inches, so it's pretty big. And it's, you can see there, it's starting to grow over the rock. My hopes are that it'll start growing over the crushed coral. I think that'll be pretty cool to have a carpet of green star polyps. But yeah, the green star polyps is doing really good. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for the 55-gallon softy tank. Yeah, I'm gonna end up doing a video on just how easy keeping A reef tank can be, especially a soft coral tank. And maybe I'll get into keeping, do a video on keeping a harder tank, kind of like the 220, even though that's not even a hard tank to keep. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Just a quick update. Well, not even really quick. It actually turned into being quite a long video. But anyways, here's a 55-gallon softy tank. And we're definitely going to start keeping up on the maintenance of this tank and see what happens here in the next couple months with it. See you in the next update. Peace.